Hey, we're at another tobacco farm and we're about to go inside and learn how they roll Cuban cigars.
Come from Cuba's national tree, the royal palm.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we keep it for about 3 months, right? So that the leaf absorbs the cocktail, nicotine is reduced, acidity is reduced, and toxic gases like ammonium and nitrogen is going to be eliminated, right? And there comes aging process like good wine, good whiskey, like good rum, tobacco is the same. When it gets older, it gets better, right? 1 year minimum aging are 10% because 90% we must sell it to the Cuban government. That's the contract. We only keep 10%. And we age our 10% for about 1 year minimum. There exists also the extra aging process that can be 3 years, 4 years, 5 years before rolling the cigar. That's why Cuban cigars are a little bit expensive. All the work is done by hand, all the labor by hand, and also the cycle is very long. From the very preparation of the land to the making of a cigar, it's really long time we have to wait to make a good cigar. Right? That's it. Today we have two sorts of cigars. One that the tobacco has been aged for 1 year, and the second one 2 years. Right? So mild and medium. So let's roll the cigar.
Okay. So how long has these leaves been?
About 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. So you can touch it. So the first thing we do when making a cigar is just removing the central vein. According to different studies, 95 to 98% is there of nicotine is there. Cigars are less addictive and less dangerous than cigarettes because they have much less nicotine. And we macerate this in a recipient with water for about 5 days top. The water absorbs all nicotine, gets a very strong smell, this water. And then with that water, we spray the fields. We call that tabaquina. Tabaquina, it's an insecticide that was created here in Cuba in the 90s, almost in the 2000, right? And that's it. Tabaquina, that's what we use here, right? And of course, we remove them all. And we start to blend. Do you know that a cigar is a blend of different tobacco leaves? Yeah, all the leaves in one plant, they are not the same, right? So when we make a cigar, we blend different qualities to make a different cigar, to make it strong, to make the mild, to make the medium, or to make a different brand, a Cohiba, a Monte Cristo, or whatever, right? That's it. That's why women are best. The best Cuban cigar rollers are women. More delicate hands, they don't break anything. They don't break anything, you know. Best Cuban cigar rollers are women. There is no question. There is nothing. Okay, to make a cigar, we need to put together 3 parts. The filler, the inside of a cigar, where we combine different qualities of tobacco. The heart of a cigar is the filler. 95% of taste and aroma is given by the filler, right? On the tip of the leaf here, the flavor is more concentrated than on the other side. So here is more concentrated the flavor than here. So to have a balance in the cigar, we just cut here and then we turn it on the inside. And of course with the other side we do the same. We just cut here. And then we have the filler, right? The leaf used to envelop the filler, we call it the binder. So the binder keeps it together and makes the cigar cylindrical, right? The cigar is cylindrical because of this leaf, right? So we roll it, we roll the filler in the binder with both hands, as you can see it here. And then we make a small massage. If you know how to massage, you can easily roll a cigar. Yes, look. Rolling a sushi, canelon, Italian canelon, or a taco Mexicano. A cigar cutter, important. Man's worst enemy also. After a fight, after a small argument, if you fall asleep on the couch, you can lose one of the fingers. So if you have one home, I suggest you to throw it away or to conceal it, somewhere safe. In a safe.
That's why you say women are the best cigar rollers, huh? I know what you're doing.
As glue here, what we use is honey as glue in the farm. In the factories, they use a vegetable glue with no smell and no flavor, right? And here as glue, we use honey. Ooh. Looks like a cigar, right? This is called the bunch, right? The filler and the binder together, we call it the bunch. So there's one part missing. That is the wrapper, the leaf that you see in the cigar. Let's take this baby cigar. This one is the wrapper, the most beautiful leaf, thin, elastic, right? But beautiful. This is like the skin of a cigar, right? Before rolling the wrapper, we must calibrate the bunch, right? In the factories, they put the bunch in a mold and they use a manual press, right, to calibrate the cigar from 15-20 minutes. Here, what we use is a paper band. Right, cigars were rolled many years ago when there was no press and there was no machine. Sometimes the cigars in the factories are too tight. They don't have like a good roll. There are some that are rejected, So we cannot afford to do that. Rolling the cigar, the bunch in a paper band, they will all have in the end a good draw, right? After that time, 15, 20 minutes, then we roll the wrapper. I have only one. Very thin. And then after that time, then we roll the wrapper. With one hand I roll and with the other one I stretch the leaf.
What part of the plant is the wrapper, or is it having a different process?
Tobacco, leaf coming from this part of the plant, thin, elastic, right? So from the bottom ones, we select the most beautiful ones to dress the cigar.
Do you separate them?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, always.
Do they cure differently?
No, the same.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So that's how we roll it.